Boom. Dude is walking his family in. Aggressor shows up with a gun, ready to rob him. He's with his wife and his kid. Boom. Protector goes into action. Gets between his wife and the aggressor. Someone walks up. Boom! Byron Rodgers, tactical protection review. Learn protection strategies from a protection professional. Why did I put this video in here? Because I want you guys to see what it looks like when a man protects his family. And this guy did a great job. I don't know if he was an off-duty law enforcement officer or private security guy like myself. I don't know. But what I do know is he was able to defend himself and his family very effectively. And let's see what we can learn from this and how we can also make sure we are formidable enough to defend the loved ones we have in our lives. Remember, security is the one skill, right? Personal protection is the one skill. Self-defense is the one skill set you can cultivate, you should cultivate, that protects everything you know and love in your life. So, man, first of all, I talked about the ABCs of personal protection. What's the first one? You guys should know by now. I've done over 100 of these videos. You can find them on my YouTube channel. Free content for you guys. So check it out. We're on the seam right here. We're in a transitional space, right? Transitional spaces, this is where everything happens. You'll hear a lot of guys talk about situational awareness, situational awareness. I get it. It's very important, but the reality is there's levels to this. Situational awareness is a very broad brushstroke. I think people use it as a cop-out. There are certain ways to approach situational awareness so that your situational awareness is most effective. You have got to understand the context of where you're going. Context, he is in a transitional space. Where do 80% of attacks happen? In transitional spaces, when you are going from one safe place to another. They're going, in this case, from their car into a building, whether it's their home or workplace or whatever. You guys we all move through, traverse transitional spaces on a daily basis. This one right here is where he gets attacked, and this is where probably you'll get attacked if you're ever attacked as well. So my guy moves through this transitional space here. He's got his most valuable things in his life with him. She's working the lock, she's about to work the door. He's standing behind her with the kid. He sees the bad guy come up. This is your moment. Bad guy's already got his gun out. What do we not do? We don't draw on a drawn weapon, right? When it comes to someone having a weapon already out and already on you, it's all about timing and violence of action, the element of surprise. You want to wait for your moment. He's got a gun in his wife's face. Now you're looking at your attacker's bandwidth. You're looking at his task saturation. How is he dealing with managing his awareness with regards to the multiple tasks he's trying to execute? A lot of guys will have a bag man with him, a stick-up man and a bag man. Stick-up man's got the gun in your face. He's watching you. Bag man says put everything in the bag. It's a little bit, anyways, it's a much more formidable approach, but there are ways around all of it. So stick-up man rolls up. He's sticking up the wife, and boom, you see the protector holding the baby. Draw from the side of his body, and the weapon comes out from right here. And boom, he implements it, and he goes on ahead, and he takes his shot, and he is effective. Boom, he destroys the threat. Another consideration here. Let's take a look at Geometries of Fire, okay? Right here, these geometries are good. Why do I say that? Because right now, him and his loved one are at a 90-degree angle from each other. So his rounds are going into the backdrop of what's behind this adversary and not into his wife. This is a consideration when using a firearm. Know your target and what lies beyond the 6th gun safety rule that no one talks about. So, boom, Geometries of Fire are good. You are clear to take a shot. We can see that our bad guy's bandwidth transitions. He transitions. He's paying attention to the wife. The wife is actually doing a great job distracting and skirmishing just enough not to get killed, but enough to take up a lot of his attention. Boom, husband goes to work. One-handed shooting. Yes, this is an easy target. Yes, it is close. However, yes, you should practice one-handed shooting. It definitely has its utility. I don't want to take too much time in this video, but it is something you must know how to do. What if you are carrying your child, right? So boom, one-handed draw, one-handed shooting. I love what he does here next. He gets between his wife and the aggressor. We don't know where the firearm is, and we don't know if he still has the capability to grab that firearm. When people lay down, they go to the ground. Sometimes they get a surge of blood pressure, which allows them to fight from the ground. You don't go to Valhalla if you get shot by someone you already shot that's laying on the ground. Pro tip. Anyways, so dude's laying on the ground. He gets between his wife and the aggressor, kicks the weapon away. It looks like right there with his little foot motion. Boom, kicks the weapon away. She is smart. It looks like she runs in and gets help and cover. Boom. Now he does still seem to have the kid at this point. It would have been a little bit better maybe if he would have handed the kid to the wife and she would have ran inside with her and the kid. But he's getting work done, and all in all, this guy did a great job as a protector. Let's take a look at all trying to be this type of person for our families, for our clients, for people who don't even know that they need us, who might find themselves in a situation like this with us one day. Train, ladies and gentlemen, so that you have the hard and soft skills to see these things coming and operate on them and stop them before evil does win. And you can't do this stuff without getting that training. So hit the link that accompanies this video. Train with us at a Protector Symposium. Go to protectornation.com. Join us, learn these skills from the comfort of your own home, and come out and train with us. Let's make the world a safer place by making good people more dangerous. Byron Rodgers, protector by nature and by trade, out. Boom!